Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back-to-back carries here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go, set. 19,
Putting a receiver in motion. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Coach. 12. Cap it.
Herbert throwing right away. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He gets this one to Gadsden. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run here on 1st down. They're working a couple yards past the line. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hits his running back. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Down, 1 yard to go. Motioning him from the slot right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. Throw left side, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's the Chiefs' 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Plowing up the middle. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Just everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now from back at the 7. Here's third and goal. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Throwing on third and goal. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Herbert on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Ready?
That's completed out to the right. It's a small gain up to the 38. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
12, 21, go. Set.
On third down, Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's first and 10 from the 47. It's Herbert once more. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. Kate, this quarterback
It's
gets
now
out of the
third
pocket,
down
genuinely a
and long.
coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set. Let's go. White. Home and troops right. 59, 59. Ready.
Now Herbert again. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Running back sent in motion. Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, third down. He's going to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. He's going to throw it again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Third and
9. Third and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Won't get it at the 9. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi.
Set. Crowd run. Ready.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Lion. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10.
Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, they'll run. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. That's complete to Parker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, looking to throw. He'll get this one to Parker. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing from the gun. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Set. Hey, Ray, go. Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He gets this one against him. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
5-9. Down pick. Hey, go Lion. Ready.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Complete over the middle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Hey, ram. Set.
1st and 10, Herbert. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw once more. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Complete to number 4. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down.
21.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out at halftime. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Chiefs 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Working now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Set. Wide end. Motion. Set.
They give it to him again. Ooh, awful close to that line of gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Raheem Morris finds an official, and he gets a timeout in before the play clock runs out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Right up the gut. He's out in the clear. Down to the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
24, Chiefs 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Get him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing from the gun here. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Handoff now out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
I gotta imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game.
Chargers 31, Chiefs 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone. Going for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 18-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Tackled by Leo Chanel. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one.
36-yard line.
It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 5-9. Hey, Ray. 380. Good.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Brought in right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
48-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Now give left side. Moved up by a man. He's in the clear. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers keep running away with this. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 38, Chiefs 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Back to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on 1st down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught in stride by Rice. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on second down. He's going to throw it again. And they pick him off again! And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
5-9. Watch the end. 10. Kappa. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
Blown back, gets the handoff. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Herbert quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And maybe they lost track of downs. The board only reads third, but the punt team is out on the field. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He put everything he had into this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
It's now second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and long for him here. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He has been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over and over.
Let's go.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers nearing their 6th win this season. They've got first down here from the 36.
Set. Ready.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And second down only works out for a yard.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. Brings up third down.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Hey, cap. Set. 380. Ready.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ram.
First and 10 at the.
They're going to pass it here. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Set. Kappa.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
shotgun snap. They'll throw.
At the 19-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's brought down after a short game. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
It's now 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. He is taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry up here.
16 yards. And a Honolulu first down.
One final shot here. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Chargers make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3.